Hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on to do my monthly make of a collaging series that I'm doing here on YouTube, along with Anna G over at Making Joyful Journals. She decided to join me on this. It's not really a challenge. It's just something to put your faith in while we're doing our craft. Just combining the best of both worlds and just kind of taking a few minutes while we're doing our crafting and focus on God. So, with that being said, we are using hashtag Faith-Filled Collaging 2024. I printed this out and forgot to double check it for errors. So, I have a newer one here somewhere. Yep, here it is. So, it's Faith-Filled Collaging 2024. Okay, so when I introduced this at the beginning of last month, let's see, somewhere here, yeah, I randomly selected the prompts and wrote them in on this blank sheet here. So I was telling you I would go through those with you at the make and then give you the prompts for the following month. But Anna was so kind enough to edit that and get it all typed in like this. So it's a lot easier and a lot neater. So we have done January. It is, like I said, it's a monthly collage, and we have to use certain prompts. Now we can include and add anything else we want to make our creation, but trying the guidelines of just kind of working with those prompts and seeing what you could come up with. So we were on February 7th, and we have to use orange and brown, some type of ribbon or trim, a magazine page, piece of it. This could be a little scrap or what have you, or a whole page, whatever you want to do. Some type of scrapbooking paper, an image of an angel for a focal image, and then we're including a Bible verse on each collage. And for this month, it is Psalms 105. Okay, so those are all the technicality part of it. So now that I've showed you that, I can go ahead and discard this piece. And I can discard this piece other than my images. And we were, me and Anna, we put together a freebie for you guys with some images that are the prompts in the selection. And it's free for you if it's something that you want to join in on. And yeah, you can print it up and then you have something already ready, or you may have something of your own on hand that you can use. But we just made that available for you guys, okay? And I cut some of them out already. So let's go through the prompts. I think for the most part I have them ready, but I'm not sure. It's been about a week or so since I've gotten my prompts ready. So let me just run through those and then we'll do our collage. And this is the notebook that I chose to use. I am doing a 6x6. I'm trying to keep my collages a little bit smaller, and I'm doing a ring binding closure. And I initially wanted to do it this way, okay? But of course, I got to make things difficult. My very first collage for January, I did it in this direction, and I really love it. I love how it came out. Very nice, very fun. Okay, but it's okay if I do one this way and do one, it really doesn't matter. So let me grab a page, and then once I'm done, I can put them all together. All right, let's get that out of the way. And I'm going to try and work at it in this like portrait style here. And I hope the lighting is okay for you guys. We are having a little bit of a winter storm here, so there's no sun. It's very clouded over. It's snowing at the moment. But I think we're good for the most part. I've got my curtains drawn and get a lot of light in here for what's available. So hopefully the visibility is good for you guys. Okay, let's take a look here. Green and brown, or orange and brown, I'm sorry. So for orange, I've got this little piece of scrapbooking paper. And this was gifted to me by Anna, whether you can believe that. So that's my orange as well as scrapbook paper. Okay, for brown, I've got this. This is scrapbooking paper as well. And it's got some brown and cream colored lines on it. It's just a piece of scrap. And then I brought in I just tore off a small piece of brown paper bag for brown. Okay, so maybe I could use one or either of those. And then ribbon or trim. I got this pretty lace trim here, and it was white, and I just dingied that up and grunged it up a little bit because I didn't want it to be too stark white on the page. And I think I used Vintage Photo on that if I were corduroy, that corduroy color. I can't remember. It's been some time. Magazine page. This is what I have here. I grabbed this magazine, so I'm going to have to find a piece of something here. And this is just something I get in the mail from Joyce Meyer. We're working with oranges and browns. I'm looking at that right at the moment. Let's browse through this real quick. Oh, that would be pretty. A little bit of let's see what speaks to me here. Has some pretty colors too, but I think the writing is a little bit too big for my composition. Not a whole lot in here. All right, let's go back to the front. Even that cover is kind of pretty, isn't it? Piece of that. You know what? This is kind of speaking to me right here. What's on the other side? Nothing but writing. Okay. That's kind of speaking to me right there. So let's just tear this out. We got oranges and browns. Okay, so we'll use that. Okay, so that's my magazine page. Scrapbook, I have 2 pieces of scrapbooking there. Angel, now I didn't have an angel image, so I think I will refer to our freebies here. I think there's an angel in here somewhere. Yep. Nope. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so we'll use that. And then our scripture quote. All right, so now I can move this out of the way. And for my scripture, this was a gift to me also. It was just a round, just a piece of paper. And it had a soul has no color. I love that. Isn't that pretty? Well, I put it in my vintage typewriter and I typed up the scripture. And I'll read it to you here real quick. It's Psalm 105. And it says, "For the Lord is good. His loving kindness is everlasting, and his faithfulness to all generations." And I thought that was just so appropriate when I saw that, with just, you know, the unity of people. Isn't that nice? So I typed it on there. And then I just, to strengthen it a little bit, or actually what I did was to get it in my typewriter, I had to put it on a piece of, just a piece of scrap music sheet. And then when I got done typing, I was like, oh, that kind of strengthens the piece. So I just cut it down and left it on there. So that's all I did for that. All right. I think we're ready. Oh, and I had these couple pieces. I had a piece of wallpaper scrap left over from last month. So I pulled that. I just liked the colors. And then I found this. Oh, honestly, I don't remember. But since our focal image is an angel, I thought this was nice. It says angels from the realms of glory. Maybe I can use that. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Let's put our smaller pieces off to the side and work with the bigger pieces. Put them all around so I could kind of get an idea. Let's see. This is a good size for this. Doesn't quite cover the whole thing. Let's see. A little bit big if we go this direction. I could cut it down some. Okay, we can do that. And that will fill the background. So I'm just going to trim this off a little bit. So I appreciate you stopping by my channel and watching this series with me. And please be sure to hop over to Anna G's and check out her composition for the same prompts. And she'll be doing a collage page as well, and get her take on the prompts and the Bible verse. Okay, so I'm going to put that down right there. Get it straight. I like a little bit of a matting, a little bit of a border there. It looks like I'm about out of glue. I need to grab another one. Yeah, scraping the paper. I got some more right here, I think. Yeah. Okay, we'll go ahead and toss that. All right. And then, so we could do this one right here. I can get a straight cut on that. See my line. Pretty good. Okay. These two papers go well together also. I like it. All right. So there's our orange, our brown, and our scrapbooking paper. Okay, so now let's see. I'm just going to fussy tear this out. I don't think I want the words. I don't want anything to take away from the scripture as far as the text, so. I can't tear to save my life. Might be a little big, we'll see. I don't like those straight corners, so let's take that away. It'll look nice right there. Okay, and then the next biggest thing is my scripture. Something like that. I think I'm going to fussy tear her out also. I think that would look nice. And I'm trying to do these collages without doing any inking. And I hate to say it because as soon as I say it, verbally say it, I jinx myself and I end up bringing out the ink, but I'm going to try not to. Looks nice right there. Okay. think I'm going to use this. This was just an extra piece. I thought maybe I can work it in, but I don't think I will. I do have this little brown piece that I tore away, and I have this. I like that positioning. Okay, I think I'm going to go with that, guys, if I can. Okay. So let's start putting our pieces down. I think this piece was so appropriate for this. So nice. I love it. Okay, and go with a little extra brown just for extra color. Break that up a little bit. And now this. It's pretty. Nope, I don't need that either. I'll hold on to that. All right. Yep. I'm going to use a little wet glue on this. I'll tell you, it's snowing and it's wet. It's that rain, like that rainy snow. It is so wet out. It's so cold, you know, when it's wet. It's just a perfect day to be nestled in my craft room. I love days like this. Not that I need a reason to craft, but okay. Smooth that out. It's funny how good sometimes you can get the prompts to come together, and then other times you're looking at your pieces and you're like, oh, at least me, or that just doesn't go, you know, and then sometimes I think they just are meant to be, you know, and I really like this is one of those. I think that is really, really pretty, and I think that sets off the whole page right there. Love it. Thank you, Anna. She sent me a whole package one time last year, and she said it was like a flow journal. I've never even heard of a flow journal until she sent it to me. And I have been crafting for many, many years. Never heard of it. So I don't even know how to use the bits and the pieces and how to use the flow journal. So what I've been doing is just taking the pieces out and use them in other projects. I'm just unfamiliar with it, and I'm gonna have to research that and do some more one day. But the pieces she sent me are so pretty, and I really love using them when I can, but I may not be using them as she thought that I would or intended to be used. I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to her about that one day. But I'm sure she sees my makes from time to time, and she says, oh, that piece looks familiar, you know. Oh, wow. It's so simple, but it's so beautiful. So beautiful. And I think I am going to use this also. I don't think it takes away from my Bible verse at all. Yep. Well, guys, let's run through the prompts. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did, but let's make sure. Okay, February 7th. Orange and brown. I've got a couple different browns, and there's even brown in that. Ribbon or trim. Got the trim there. And I grunched it up with some Tim Holtz inks. Magazine paper. That's this piece here. Scrapbooking paper. That's these pieces here. Angel. And that comes from the freebie that's included in this series. So help yourself. The link is in the description box below if you haven't gotten it already. And the Bible verse is Psalm 105. And I'm going to read that again to you guys, okay? Hopefully it'll uplift you and brighten your day. For the Lord is good. His loving kindness is everlasting, and his faithfulness to all generations. And I just love that with all the people of the world there. It just fits so appropriately. Okay, guys, that is my little collage for this month. All right, and I will go through with you what the prompts are for next month. And myself and Anna G will be posting our collages on March 6th. But the prompts are green and brown, and it could be any shade of green and brown. I mean, don't think that, you know, this is just a base. Some type of texture paste. It could be modeling paste. It could be Mod Podge. You know, any kind of a texture paste that you want to use. A paper doily. A piece or scrap of a calendar page. The focal image is Jesus, an image of Jesus, and that is included in the freebie as well. And for the Bible verse, it is Hebrews 11:1. Okay, so let me make sure I'm in frame. If you would like to, you can do a screenshot of that if that's something that you're interested in and you want to follow along and can do your makes every month. You can do a screenshot of that. Okay. All right, guys. That is my make right there. So pretty. I love it. All right, guys. Thank you so very much for stopping by. I hope you guys liked the collage today. Feel free to join in and leave me a message. Let me know. I would be more than happy to include your channel into my description box below so other people can find you easily. All right. Again, please hop over to Anna G's channel. Take a look at what she's doing for the month. And I will see you for March's collage on the 6th. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.